Hello guys and welcome back to another Club World Cup fantasy video. Today I'm going to present to you my deadline tips for the upcoming match day 2. I'm not going to be streaming for that match day as the deadline is at, sorry to check, 5 o'clock my time, so it will be a very early stream that I'm not able to host. Seeing how my team did in match day 1, it could have been worse, it could have been better, of course, but I take those and I continue moving forward. In goal, Armani 3 points. Sadly, he conceded a penalty. If he had saved it, it would have been amazing, but the big surprise here was the level of Trubin. Them conceding 2 goals against Boca was not expected, and I feel a little bit down about that, but yeah, we move forward with it. In defense, Rierson, Stanisic, clean sheets. Sadly, Rierson didn't provide anything offensively. The game ended 0-0 and Stanisic from 10 goals delivered nothing, but I've got a bigger fraud in the team from those 10 goals. Trent, 65 minutes only from him, 2-pointer. It's better than Dumfries, but still, yeah. Dumfries didn't feature at all. I'm not certain that he will play in the next game because why the hell he should be risked. But at the end of the day, it's going to be interesting to see if I move around the Inter defender because they haven't been so good either way. So I may just risk it with Dumfries and keep him in the team. If not, I might switch to a better defense all around to complete my defensive formation. And Void Kelly with a 9-point being a differential. Yeah, Costa from Juve. I didn't know he was going to start. Obviously, Conceição delivered better in midfield. But yeah, Kelly, with the price that I was paying, with the neoness I got, 9 points is all I can ask. In midfield, several disappointment. The cheap enablers, Mastantuono and Rodrigo Moro didn't deliver at all. Rodrigo Moro at least got a clean sheet point. Mastantuono from 3 goals didn't get any returns. But yeah, it was expected not to be as exciting as it gets for being investing so heavily in River. They scored 3 goals, conceded a stupid one, and if Mastantuono was involved more, it would have been better, but yeah, it's not the end of the world. Palmer, 3-pointer, yeah, not amazing. De Rasqueta, 9 points. All that I was expecting was a return, and he got the return, so I'm pretty happy with him. I'm most probably going to keep him as he's on penalties, on no set pieces, involved in every goddamn attack that they do. So if they score against Chelsea, I will talk about that in the next section. I was using my max captainship, and thank God, because I would have missed the Uliza points. If I was going to be on Kane captaincy, and with Kane captaincy I would have ended with 2 points. I cannot believe that from 10 goals Harry Kane didn't get a single return, not even a point for shots on target. Like, this is outrageous. Uli at 19 points when playing only 45 minutes. If he had stayed onto the field, I think that it would have been astronomical result by him, around 30 points himself. That would have been amazing, but for now, 38 points being almost half of my points. I finished on 85 points. I think that's all good. Haaland and Pavlidis, disappointment all over. Haaland, I didn't expect he would be benched, so yeah, the 1-pointer here was surprising for me. And Pavlidis, he just didn't play good. But they have a game against Stockholm City, and that's why I bought him. This result, 85 points, leads me to a rank of 8.3k, which for a match day 1, I would say it's an okay match day when one of my players didn't play, my main striker didn't return, and the other didn't start. The most expensive midfielder in my team didn't do anything, and the most expensive defender blanked as well. So yeah, I would say that I got the team okay-ish. Of course, I'm very far away from those guys that have got some good differentials, some clean sheets from teams that we didn't expect or we expected. If I was with Moura, here it would have been better. PSG defender Otamendi would have been amazing if we check the results. Then we go to Cucurella. here, then we move to someone like Varela from Flamengo, then we move to someone from City, someone from Juve, like Costa. So yeah, a lot of things would have been better, but let's stay on the positive track and let's try to make the best team possible for the upcoming match day 2. I'm going to showcase to you my team now, and then we're going to move to potential transfers. Most probably I'm going to log them up together with you on stream, and I'm going to activate my second chip. You'll see what it is and what I will do with it. Here is how my team is looking for the upcoming match day 2. I think I'm okayishly prepared and I would be able to get a lot of okay results. Looking at the team, I see several players that are question marks. So we starting go Trubin versus Sokland and Armani versus Monterrey. They're going to remain, of course. Monterrey scored against Inter Milan. They're not that bad, but still Armani is in a great place to deliver. Trubin versus Sokon City. This is the game that I bought him for, and he is going to remain into the side. Then moving into Rierson versus Mamelodi Sundowns, one of the games that I got him for, and of course he is going to stay. Stanisic sadly will most probably have to leave. Of course his percentages I think dropped under 5%, but I think Upamecano and Ta are going to start playing, and yeah, they are going to I think they're going to deliver. Then we have Dumfries versus Urawa Red Diamonds. I think I will be most probably selling Dumfries. I know that they need to win, but why risk Dumfries against a weak side like Urawa Red Diamonds? I think that he might get some minutes and might get a rest, so sadly he will have to go. Moving then to Kelly versus Wydad, yeah. It's going to be a more difficult game. As we've seen, they are defending okayish with 5 at the back, but yeah, it's not going to be that optimal. Trent against Pachuca, hopefully he delivers. I don't know what's the situation with Mbappe, but we don't have a lot of time to see and to decide. So most probably Trent is going to remain the only player that I keep here. Sadly, they got only a 1-1. Not most probably not sadly, but they got a 1-1 result, and at the end of the day, I think that they will be fighting for a good result. Then moving into midfield, Mastantuono versus Monterrey. I will keep him into the side. Palmer versus Flamengo will have to go. He will make way for my defenders. Moving then to Olise versus Boca. I'm keeping Olise. I think Bayern will try to win this game as well. And with the result that Benfica and Boca got in the first game, rotate against Benfica, but I could be wrong. But they play on the first couple of days, so he remains into the squad. De Arrascaeta will survive, even though he has a tough game against Chelsea. He's on penalties, he's on every goddamn set piece, so yeah, I don't think I need to take him out. Chelsea have not been that solid defensively throughout the season, so I see Flamengo getting some goals. Rodrigo Mora versus Miami. I think it's a good fixture to have Rodrigo Mora. It's not the end of the day, not the end of the world of taking believing in your Porto players. Moving up front, Haaland will remain. I don't know if he will start, but I'm hoping for that. Pavlidis versus Sokon City, they need to start him as they need to win. And Kane versus Boca, I think he will start once again, and I suspect he will deliver more points than expected. This is my team at the moment, and currently I'm thinking of taking one hit, transferring out Dumfries, transferring out Palmer, Stanisic, and bringing the following players. First of all, it's going to be Doe coming into the side in midfield, covering for my PSG absence. Then getting Otamendi, the next defender from Benfica. As seen, Auckland City are terrible on set pieces, and Otamendi has been amazing. Of course, his percentages has been rising compared to Trubin, who is still under those percents, but I believe that Otamendi and Trubin can get me a solid return. Most of you will want to get more attacking players, which is completely understandable, but I don't want to move around my attacking players that much for now. I got them prepared for this fixture, and the last player here is going to be none other than Hakimi. That leaves me with 0.9 in the budget, which could be, by the way, if I can afford. Can I afford him? Sadly, I'm 0.1 outside of Kvara, and I prefer to have Kvara. Here, I can take out Otamendi and just go with someone like Carreras. Like that. Sadly, Carreras didn't play. Oh no, he played minutes, but he didn't do anything special. I think against Ocon, he will showcase his potential. He's still over the 6.5, so yeah, probably not going to get the differential points, but Carreras is good enough. Of course, I can avoid completely the Benfica assets in defense and get from the defensive department someone from either City as they face in, which is going to be an easy fixture in my eyes. Someone like keep Dumfries, but if I keep Dumfries, I cannot afford both Hakimi and Kvara. Yeah, he's too expensive for my liking. If we move down up to the contention, maybe someone from Atletico is not something that a lot of people will consider. And if I go to Atletico Madrid and I look for a defender, we start with Jimenez. He's expensive. I cannot afford him. He didn't play. Gawan, he played 62 minutes. That's why he got so many points. Aspilicueta didn't play. Molina didn't play. What? Oh yeah, here are the defenders. Lenormand 5.2, -3. Lenglet suspended, not going to play. Reynudo played, but only 28 minutes. So the defense is not looking that exciting from their side. Of course, I can get Porto defender and I can be chilling. I can try to get Benfica defender, which might be the optimal play here, and stack it up on them. Of course, Bayern Munich defenders, if we take a look, I cannot afford any of them apart from Bowie, but is Bowie going to be playing once again? Probably not. We don't know about it, but yeah, I expect Leimer to start playing. If we go and check Weimer, he played nothing. So I expect him to start playing as soon as possible. So I'm not going to risk it. So most probably it's going to be Carreras into my team. I think with him being added into the side, it looks good. It looks all right. And go Benfica. I just don't see them scoring a goal against Benfica. If they score a goal on City, I will be very, very pissed. But at the end of the day, I just don't see it. Of course, I can save someone like Dumfries and take out Ulisse. If we do that and we revert it here and we get a Kimmich here. Sorry, oh whoops. And we get Hakimi here. I need to sell Ulisse. And if I sell Ulisse, I am right on Doe. And I'm adding my 3 PSG assets into the game. This would mean that I'm stuck with only one Bayern player, which am I excited about? Not so much. I can of course activate the 12-man chip on a Bayern player, but if I'm going to activate the 12-man chip, I will just going to activate it on Kvaratskhelia and not care about it, which might be a solid option, and get Otamendi, get Hakimi and get Doe and activate it on Kvara, which for 0.1 seems a little bit strange, but PSG are so free-flowing and playing so well at the moment. Kvara was amazing into the first game, so most probably here I'm going to keep Ulisse I like him a lot. Then reverting this back, getting Hakimi into the defense. And I have a potential to keep Stanisic as well, which is not ideal. Then who will I pick for my 12th man? I'm going to activate the 12th man. Probably going to pick Mbappe here. Hopefully that he will play because they need to win the next game. He is ill, which is not the end of the world. So yeah, I think I'm going to take a hit here for Carreras. 3 points, I think he will get them immediately. If we take a look at the Benfica defense, by the way, and see who else we can invest into, we go to Benfica and we go to defenders. We have Antonio Silva, who played 90 minutes and got only the points from conceding a goal. Then you move to Ba, who, guess what, didn't play. Okay, Dow didn't played 0 points. For 45 minutes he played. Thomas Araujo didn't play. So yeah, it's either Antonio Silva or Carreras. And honestly, I prefer Carreras. I know that he doesn't have a bonus, but I think that he will be playing all right. So probably this is my team, and I'm going to take a hit, my first hit this week, but this season, but it's only -3 points. If he plays, it's 2 points. So at the end of the day, it's not that bad. 2 Bayern, 2 PSG, 3 Benfica, 1 Juve, 1 City, 1 Real. I think I'm in an okay position with the team that I'm having at the moment. Not a lot of players will have a clean sheet for Benfica stacked up so much. They will be investing in their midfield and attack. I honestly believe that my midfield will be better without their players, unless I take out Ulise, but I don't want to do it. Now, this is the team. If you are looking to activate the chip, if you have prepared only for Matchday 1, this is my tips part of the video. If you prepared Matchday 1, I would activate the wildcard, but if you are just like me and prepared for Matchday 1 and 2, I will keep the wildcard for Matchday 3, as we will know which teams will need the proper results. After that, if you're looking for captains, captain player on every possible day. First of all, I would captain probably Porto. I will see if they play well, then I will captain someone from PSG. Then I will captain Benfica. If that doesn't work out, then I will switch to Flamengo. Then I will switch to Bayern if that doesn't work out as well. Taking a look, oh, this game is at 9 o'clock. That's interesting. That's the first game that I'm seeing. Then we go to Borussia. Then we go to, if you have Inter, then we go to River Plate. Then we go to Juve. Then you go to Real Madrid. Then you go to City. And I think you will be able to swap captains. Activating the max captain on the first day saved me a lot because we don't know who will play, who will not. My captains of Kane and Haaland would have failed dramatically, which is not ideal. But at the end of the world, this happens. And yeah, we move forward. A lot of people use their 12 men on Mbappe. Mbappe didn't feature, which is sad, but at the end of the day, yeah, we cannot do anything about it, so keep moving forward. A lot of defensive rotations is not expected, but with the way defenders have been performing, if they get a clean sheet, that's +5 points, and if they get an attacking return, we are in some astronomical number. So clean sheet is something that I value a lot in this game. And on my wildcard and moving forward in the knockout stages, I will value defenders more, because 1 clean sheet and 1 good differential performance and you are in the 9-pointer. If you're a wing back, you have a very, very high chance of delivering amazing points. So that will be the tips. That will be everything. I'm saving the squad in front of you. I'm sacrificing 3 points. It's not the end of the world. The first game is against Palmeiras versus Al Ahly. I own 0 of their players, so I care about no one from them, so I can confirm the transfers live. Looking at the transfers and looking at the dates, these are the next fixtures. So the guy that starts first is going to be Rodrigo Mora. The vice captain for now is going to be Kvara, but of course I will be doing manual changes, so the vice captain will not matter. That's the good thing, seeing that we have a lot of potential to change captains. We'll be yeah, will be amazingly used by me, because in the first week I would have missed it because I wouldn't have had this opportunity. Confirming this and activating my 12 man. Here I will be bringing, of course, a player of the ranks of Mbappe. I think that you all know that. He didn't play in the first fixture, which was good for me because I didn't own him, but bad for many of you. Mbappe is my 12th man. I think he will be back from being ill, and he will play against that side, that Juve. Yes, Juve destroyed 5-0. I think Real Madrid will score a lot of goals, so it was better for me to keep it that way. Confirming this, activating my 12th man is going to be live, setting up this team. It doesn't look that good on paper, but I think we have some hidden gems to cover. Starting with Rodrigo Mora and then moving to Kvaratskhelia is my plan for captaincy if they don't play as expected. That is the strategy, that is the plan. Hopefully it pays off. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comment section. I'll be answering the whole day. Thank you for watching. There will not be a deadline stream, but more and more videos will be coming your way. For now, subscribe, like, and do all those amazing stuff, and let's push me closer to that 5k. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.